Hi, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's Collective Tarot Love reading. I have your cards ready. I am going to deep dive and explain in detail by way of the cards what's going on with both you and your person. So let's go. Your crowning card today is the Tower. The Tower pertains to both you and your person, but your person especially. What the Tower is about is finally facing the truth about one's reality, one's foundation, a past program, an outdated belief system. To be accepted, to belong, to fit in. No longer ignoring or avoiding the truth about oneself, one's negative attachments to a past pain, hurt, and fear. Learning to change your outlook from a child's mind to that of an adult's mind so that you can understand the past, to know how to make positive changes and live a better life. The Tower. All right, collective. Now you're coming in with the sacral chakra here in your reading. And so what the sacral chakra is talking about here, collective, it's your person finally realizing here, collective, that with the sacral chakra comes love. That's what it's talking about here in your reading. So your person's perception in the past and your perception in the past here, collective, here in your reading was that this was love. It was just passion. This is what it talks about here in your reading, okay? And that's what your person understood it to be. And I spoke about those negative attachments here, collective, pain, hurt, and fear. But what was also attached to that here was negative patterns of behaving, toxic addictions. This is both you and your person here in your reading. But now what it tells me here in your reading is that now your person knows the truth about their heart's desire, is what it talks about here. See, with the Tower card coming in here, what it talks about here, collective, is your person, they've always known about passion. They've always known about being attracted to a certain person here, collective. And that's all it was to your person. In their perception, that was the truth here in your reading. Now that your person is beginning to understand the truth about them, the truth about oneself here, collective, they're coming in with their heart space also, because this is a new beginning for your person, the sacral chakra. And for you here, collective, this is also a new beginning. This is what it talks about here in your reading. Passionate. You're coming in with passion. But this passion is mixed up here, collective, with love. That's what it's saying here in your reading. In the past, your person couldn't figure out the difference here between the two. This is what it talks about. But what it's saying here in your reading, now they know how it's like now they know how it comes together. Huge understanding coming in here, collective. Now your person is coming in with the Ace of Cups. And so what the Ace of Cups is talking about here in your reading, This is huge for your person. They so want this relationship, connection here, collective dynamic is what it talks about. Now, they've never felt love before. Like I said, it's about your person finally facing the truth here about a foundation, about a program, about an outdated belief system that had to do with the sacral chakra here, passion. Because it was all about passion for your person here in your reading. I'm not saying your person's not passionate about you. They are very much passionate about you here, collective. But what it also talks about here, collective, is that they're also falling in love. This is what it talks about here. See, I spoke about to be accepted, to fit in, to belong here, collective. Now, what it also talks about there, collective, is self-love. See, this is what the Ace of Cups is saying here in your reading. See, love isn't something your person knows, is what it talks about, collective. That's what it's saying. What they understood was this, here in your reading. And so, like I said, changing that outlook from a child's mind to that of an adult mind here, collective. This is what it's talking about in terms of the Ace of Cups here in your reading. Now, what it's saying here, collective, is that this is a problem for your person because a lot of the decisions, the movements here, collective, the choices that your person made came from passion here. They were attracted by it. They were creative here, collective. It's coming in like that. But in terms of you and in terms of now, collective, okay, it's about love for your person. That's what it's saying. And so what it also talks about here, collective, is that this love that your person has, it cannot be replaced. Here in your reading. And what it also talks about here, collective, in terms of the Tower, it's making your person face their own negative here, their own negative attachments, collective. Because now their heart space is cracking open, all right? It's giving your person another way of looking at life here, collective, at living here. But it also wakes your person up here, collective, to their true feelings here. See, what it talks about here in your reading is that your person stopped loving themselves. That's what it's saying. When I spoke about changing that outlook from a child's mind, it was around that time that your person stopped loving themselves here, collective. So let's carry on. Now you're coming in with the Nine of Swords. And so what the Nine of Swords is talking about here, collective, is that, like I said, the way in which your person is feeling about you, and you too here, collective, coming in with the Nine of Swords. Yeah, of course, you love your person. Okay? You know that. Now, coming in with the Nine of Swords here, collective, what it talks about here in your reading is, how do I change that? But more importantly here, what I need to say here, collective, the Nine of Swords is actually having to do with, it's got to do with your person's past cycle, that program here, collective. Because with the Nine of Swords coming in, what it's talking about there, collective, is your person's finally, I think it's waking up. I don't know if that's the right word, but they're finally having to face here, well, their own fear. They fear love, collective. They fear true and real love. The Nine of Swords. See, what it also talks about here, collective, is, do you feel the same way as your person? You've always loved your person. This is what it talks about here in your reading. And for you, you've had to overcome the Nine of Swords. This is what it talks about. You've had to, well, what it talks about there in terms of the Nine of Swords is you went through an ego death here. Now, when it comes to your person, here in your reading, that past cycle, that past program here, collective, was, that foundation was built on the Nine of Swords. So your person, what it talks about here in your reading is that your person went through a lot of negative feelings and emotions here, collective. When they stopped loving themselves, this was the start point, is what it talks about for your person. You know, it's talking about here in your reading in terms of the void here. Okay, when your person stopped loving themselves here, collective, in terms of the void here, your person has finally found here where it comes from. This is what it talks about. But, you know, what it also has done here, collective, for your person is it's created stress for them as well. Now you're coming in with the World card here, collective. And so what the World card is talking about here in your reading is that your person is, it's everything to your person, but love, and I always talk about it here, collective, love encompasses a hell of a lot here in your reading. Or, because love is a frequency here, and you're coming in with the World card here in your reading. And so what it talks about there in terms of the Tower card, it's a huge realization for your person, what true love feels like. And that they've held back from that love. They've held back from love. They've stopped loving themselves. See, that's that wake up call that your person is having at this time. I do seem to think in the past your person was able to move away from love, experiencing true and real love. And this may have been what you went through here with your person here, collective. But they can't do that anymore. Because your person is ending out a past cycle, a past way of thinking and behaving and feeling here, collective, their feelings for you are growing. That's what it talks about here in your reading. So you're coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. And so what the Wheel of Fortune is talking about here, collective, is yes, your person is facing the truth about themselves here. But this truth is, it's like with the, this truth is pushing your person out of a comfort zone because the Tower is coming in here. And what it's also doing here, collective, it's got to do with the sacral chakra here. See, this was a cycle for your person. This was a program on how your person went towards other people, developed or created relationships with people here, collective. Okay, yes, of course, your person had options. This is what it also talks about in terms of the sacral chakra, but this is changing for your person because this became a comfort zone. This became normal here, collective. That's what it talks about in your reading. But this is what they are wanting, as well as the sacral chakra. That's what the Tower is saying to your person. And with the Wheel of Fortune, what it's talking about here in your reading is your person is beginning to see that. Your person is beginning to understand, here collective, about the way in which they behaved here, which would be a huge realization for your person. Now you're coming in with the Two of Wands, and so what the Two of Wands is talking about here in your reading, collective, it's about your person. This is what it talks about. This cycle that your person is going through here in terms of the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lot going on for your person here. It's almost like it's just boom, one thing after another. First you got the Tower, boom. Then you're coming in with the Nine of Wands. Do you understand? It's just, your person is just getting hit one after the other. Okay, now you're coming in with the Two of Wands, and what it talks about here in your reading is your person is sick and tired of waiting for you. How else can I say it here, collective? Your person wants to know here. Are you going to choose them? This is what the Two of Wands is talking about. This is kind of how it came. This is how it came in. All right, collective. Because they don't want to be patient here, but they have to be patient. They have to end out that past cycle. They have to know the truth about themselves here. Make sure that they've removed those blockages and barriers. Now, you too could be in the Two of Wands. You don't want to wait either, collective. You want to go straight towards your person. Now, you're coming in with the heart chakra. Your person has cracked their heart space open. But what it also talks about here, collective, so have you. You cracked it open. You've already cracked your heart space open when it came to your person. But you kept those feelings to yourself. That's what it talks about here in your reading. Now your person is being humbled by these feelings here, collective. Because they're having to face the truth about themselves, because you've already done that here, collective. This is what it talks about here in your reading. And I'm not saying your person is going through a catch-up here or anything. What it talks about here in your reading, because your first person is facing the truth about them, the truth about one's reality here, collective, okay, their heart space is cracking open because they're facing their fear. What it can talk about there, collective, is that your person went through heartbreak, okay? Now, what what the heart chakra is saying here, collective, is that this is a heartbreak unlike any other heartbreak your person has ever experienced. That's what it talks about. Because this is about true and real love for your person. Now you're coming in with transformations here, collective. And what it talks about there in your reading is your person is going through changes, and that's the truth. This is what it talks about here. You're coming in with temperance, and what temperance is saying to your person, certain things need to be done. There are requirements. Now, these requirements have to do with you, collective. This is what it talks about. But more importantly here, collective, in order to come out of the Tower, because after the Tower comes the Star. So there is work that your person has to work on here, collective. Okay. To create, to understand and know how, collective, to create positive changes, to be better, to be the difference. This is what it talks about. Now I'm coming up to your last card. Now, just before I talk about the last card here, collective, I just want to say I offer counselling, mentorship, advice, programs, and tarot readings. If you're interested, details are in the description box below this video. I am not just a tarot reader. So let's end it out here, collective. You're coming in with the Devil card. The Devil card talks about the cycle that your person was in. This is what they have to come out of here, collective. This is the program. This is the outdated belief system here. This is the foundation that is crumbling. This is what your reading is talking about. All right, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Join me in the Facebook group. Join us in the Facebook group. And I'll catch you later. All right, bye.